guys, it's Jake here with E-Trailer. Today we're going to show you how to measure an axle. Now, some of the reasons why you might need to replace your axle, or at least take the measurements to replace the axle, is if you have a bent or broken axle. If you want to upgrade the axle on a trailer, these measurements are going to get you to the place you need to be to find the right one for you. Now, the easiest way to find a replacement axle is to use the model number. This can be found on one of three things on the axle itself. Sometimes you'll find it on the sticker from the manufacturer. They can be found on a stamp, which will be embedded in the axle itself, or it can be painted on the axle. Now, if you can't find the model number on your axle itself, that's when the measurements come into play. The two most important measurements we're going to need to take are the length between hub face to hub face and the length between spring center and spring center. The first measure we're going to take is hub face to hub face on the axle. So you can either remove your wheels and tires, it makes it a little bit easier to grab the tape measure on the other side, or you can butt the tape measure up to the back of the wheel. So for our axle here, we're looking at 88 3/4 inches. The second important measurement is going to be spring center. So that's going to be the center of one spring to the center of the other. So take that measurement, line it up with our spring center. And for that, we're getting 74. Now, a helpful tip if you don't have any help to hold the tape measure on the other spring center, because you'll be upside down, it'll be hard to do that. You can actually hook it on the other side of the spring and pull your tape measure over. You just want to be sure to measure to the same side of the spring. So we're still pulling up that 74-inch measurement that we got when we measured on center. With those two measurements, you'll be able to find the right replacement axle for you on our website. If you don't want to remove your wheels from your axle, measuring the brake flange outside to outside is going to be an easier measurement for you. Crossed. Our measurement is 82 5/8, and then we'll need to add an additional length based off the weight of your axle. Now, if you have a bent or broken axle, there's a couple of different things you can do. Our spring center on center is no longer going to be accurate if it's bent or broken inside our spring centers. In order to get that measurement, we need to measure the spring centers where they attach on our trailer itself. So that'll be up on the frame, and you'll measure from the center of the mounting bracket to the other center of the mounting bracket. That'll be our spring centers, because your springs will go straight up to your mounting brackets. And then to get our hub face to hub face, we will take a measurement on the axle from our spring center to our hub face. In our case is 7.5 inches. We'll double that because we have this measurement and the one on the other side. So we have to add 15 inches to our spring center that we found on our trailer. There is one trick. If you have a tandem axle trailer and you only damage one, just measure the other axle. Well, guys, hopefully this information was helpful to get the right measurements for you to get the right axle. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.